Well, welcome back. Today we're going to go into the bowels of Universal's 1440 Studios and discuss two films, both created by Universal. The first one is Death Race 2050, which is a spiritual sequel and successor to the original Death Race 2000. And the other film is the fifth installment of Death Race that was rebooted by Paul W.S.Anderson and then shot out again by 1440 Studios. And yes, eventually I'll get around to getting the second, third, and fourth film to kind of finish off this. Because the first film reboot actually had Jason Statham and it had a really high budget. It was actually a decent movie. The rest of these sequels starred Luke Goss and Ving Rhames in like three of the two, 3, and 4. But the rest of Death Race 2050 is about basically Frankenstein doing a final race against basically a genetically modified human named Perfectus. The movie itself is pretty ridiculous and doesn't take itself too seriously. It's satirical. It's based on the original Death Race 2000 where Frankenstein goes up against Perfectus, because technically Perfectus is the only enemy. Most of the rest of the other racers get killed off in more hilarious fashions. You have someone like Tammy the terrorist, and there's another woman. But anyway, they all get killed off, and then, well, in the final portion of the movie, Perfectus and, what's his name? Oh, Malcolm McDowell, who plays the chairman, they all get killed off by Frankenstein. Then the whole world goes to shit. This movie, I'd recommend. It's hilarious. If you want to watch something that's B-grade humor made from the actual king of B-movies himself, Roger Corman, then I say take this one. Alright, now, the fifth Death Race movie created by Paul Anderson, or at least he's credited with the creation of the storyline, is about as bad as it sounds. An undercover undercover special forces soldier gets sent in to kill Frankenstein. He doesn't really kill Frankenstein. It turns out the other woman that went in there with him actually kills Frankenstein, so Frankenstein gets killed by her. But in the end, he ends up becoming the new Frankenstein, which I'm guessing they're going to set up for a sixth movie, which I won't be surprised at this point. It's Universal. They tend to love to shout out these low-budget movies, which I'm surprised we haven't seen a low-budget, a Fast and the Furious movie. Like a rebooted Fast and the Furious, but you get the idea. Both this movie, unlike 2050, is more of a less street racing / murder vehicles and more nudity, sex, violence, and everything else that you'd see in an R-rated film. And that's about it. That's all you get to see. There's not much in the way of anything. But you can check it out if you want. But I steer clear. I just watched the original Death Race 2000 and the Death Race reboot movie instead because those are at least decent, and you can watch them. And Death Race 2050 is also pretty good. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.